Some salespeople are more successful than others. Could it be their charisma, their product, or is it something more profound, like a vision? This isn't about the ability to see with your eyes, but rather the capacity to imagine a future that doesn't yet exist. It's about having a clear, inspiring idea of where you want to be and what you want to achieve. The power of vision is a cornerstone in the realm of sales, and it's the secret sauce that separates the good from the great. You see, in the arena of Canter Lane Sales, your vision is your destination, the place you want to reach. And just like how you need a clear vision to stay in the center lane and reach your destination safely, having a clear vision for yourself is instrumental in steering your sales career towards success. This vision isn't just about meeting quotas or closing deals, it's about the kind of salesperson you want to become, the kind of relationships you want to build with your clients, and the kind of impact you want to have. Who is your ideal client? Consider the story of Mary, a top-performing salesperson in a leading tech company. She didn't start as the star we know her today. Mary was an average salesperson, but she had a clear vision. She envisioned herself as a trusted advisor to her clients, and every day she worked towards making that vision a reality. Today, Mary is not just a salesperson. She's a consultant, a confidant, a partner to her clients. And that's the power of a vision. Or take John, who started his career selling insurance door to door. John had a vision of changing people's lives, of providing them security and peace of mind. That vision drove him to become one of the top insurance salespeople in the country. So, whether you're selling software, insurance, or any product or service, remember that your vision is your compass. It guides you, motivates you, and helps you navigate through the challenging world of sales. Now, a vision can be built by using future pacing. Imagine you're a painter and your canvas is the mind of your prospect. Your paints are the words you use, the tone you speak in, and the confidence you exude. Your masterpiece? A vivid, compelling image of your prospect owning, using, benefiting from what you're selling. This is the essence of future pacing. Future pacing is like traveling in time. It's all about painting a picture so vivid that your prospect can see themselves in that future. But it's not just a future. It's a future where they've already said yes to your product or service. Every sentence, every word is crafted as if they've already made the commitment. You see, when you engage in future pacing, you're not just selling a product or service, you're selling a vision. A vision that is so appealing and irresistible that your prospect feels compelled to make it a reality. Now you might be thinking, isn't that manipulative? No, it's not. Because you're not manipulating them into something they don't want, you're simply helping them visualize what they already desire. You're helping them see the potential, the possibilities, the benefits that your product or service can bring to their lives. So how do you do it? It starts with understanding your prospect's needs, wants, and desires. Then you weave these elements into a story, a narrative that resonates with them on a deep emotional level. You make them the hero of this story, with your product or service acting as the catalyst for their transformation, their success, their happiness. And remember, future pacing isn't a one-time thing, it's a continuous process. You have to keep reinforcing the vision, keep painting the picture until it becomes so real, so tangible, they can almost touch it. When you sell a vision to yourself and your clients, you're not just selling a product or service, you're selling a better future. And who wouldn't want to buy that? So, what distinguishes visions from goals? Well, imagine you're on a road trip. Your vision is the final destination, the place you've always wanted to visit. It's what's guiding you, the reason you embarked on this journey. Now, your goals are like the pit stops, the landmarks you want to see along the way. They are important, yes, but they are not the ultimate destination. In the world of sales, your vision is your ultimate ambition. It's the impact you want to make, the legacy you want to leave behind. It's the answer to the question, what do I want to achieve at the end of my career? Who do I want to be? Who is my ideal customer? Your goals, on the other hand, are the milestones you set to reach that vision. They are the sales targets, the number of clients you want to acquire, the revenue you want to generate. But here's the catch. While goals are tangible, specific, and measurable, your vision is intangible, broad, and somewhat abstract. It's not something you can easily quantify or put into a spreadsheet. It's a feeling, a state of being, something you aspire to become. And this is where the magic happens. When you live and act as if you've already achieved your vision, when you embody that feeling of success, you start to attract it. It's like tuning into a radio frequency. Once you're dialed in, the signal comes clear and loud. This is the principle behind the law of attraction. It's important to remember that while goals are necessary, they are not the end-all and be-all. They are merely stepping stones towards your vision. In sales, it's not about how many goals you hit, it's about how close you are to realizing your vision. So, be a visionary. Set your sights high. Embody the success you want to achieve, and let your vision guide you towards it. After all, as the saying goes, if you believe you deserve it, the universe will serve it. You must be it to see it, but there will be many temptations along your path that aim to corrupt you. Power doesn't corrupt, greed does. To understand this, let's first set the stage. Picture yourself as a successful salesperson. You've met your targets, won accolades, and your wallet has expanded. But here comes the pivotal moment. It's the crossroad where power meets greed. What do? You see, money in its essence is morally neutral. It's not inherently good or evil. It's a tool, a resource to exchange value. It's like water. It takes the shape of its container. So if the container is corrupt, the money appears corrupt. But if the container is virtuous, the money amplifies virtue. In the world of sales, this translates into the attributes of the person who earns it. Let's consider two salespeople. Salesperson A is driven by greed. He's always on the lookout for the next big deal, pushing products onto customers regardless of their needs. He's focused on the commission, not the satisfaction of his clients. Over time, his reputation suffers, clients lose trust, and the very thing he was greedy for, money, starts slipping away. On the other hand, salesperson B uses money as a tool to amplify his positive attributes. He's passionate about offering solutions that truly benefit his clients. He invests in understanding his clients' needs, in building relationships, in delivering value. And that reflects in his sales. His clients trust him, they recommend him, and money naturally flows in. So you see, it's not power or money that corrupts. It's the greed, the insatiable appetite for more that can lead one astray. It's the short-sighted vision of seeing money as a goal rather than a tool that corrupts. The key takeaway here is to remember why you're in sales. It's not just about the money, it's about providing value, solving problems, and building relationships. The money will follow. And when it does, use it to amplify your positive attributes, your values, and your vision. Now, in sales, the deal isn't closed until it's closed. So following up with clients is quite simply the lifeblood of successful selling. It's the bridge between initial interest and closed deal, the pathway from maybe to yes. It's the difference between a one-time interaction and a long-term relationship. It's that important. Picture this. You've just had a fantastic meeting with a potential client. They're excited, you're excited, but then days turn into weeks and you hear nothing. Your fantastic meeting is now a distant memory. What went wrong? You didn't follow up? Consider the story of a tenacious salesperson we'll call Sarah. Sarah was in the business of selling high-end software solutions. She was known for her diligence in following up. One day, she had a meeting with a potential client who seemed interested but non-committal. Rather than letting it go, Sarah followed up with a thank you note, then a call, then another email. It took 5 touch points, but eventually the client signed a lucrative contract. Sarah's diligent follow-up turned a maybe into a yes. But it's not just about closing the deal. Following up is also about building relationships. Take the case of John, a real estate agent. After closing a deal, he'd always send a personalized thank you note to his clients. A year later, he'd follow up with a happy home anniversary message. This thoughtful follow-up resulted in numerous referrals, repeat business, and a reputation for excellent customer service. So how can you effectively follow up? Here's a quick tip. Make it personal. Generic, mass-produced follow-up emails can feel cold and impersonal. Instead, reference something specific from your previous interaction. Show your potential client that they're not just another name on a list, but a valued individual. Following up with clients is more than just a box to tick. It's an essential part of the sales process. But maybe you aren't following up because you have a fear of success. Fear of success can be as paralyzing as fear of failure. But how can one overcome this fear in sales? Imagine you're on the verge of closing a big sale, but suddenly a wave of anxiety washes over you. You start to question if you are really capable of delivering on the promises you've made. This is fear of success, a phenomenon that plagues many sales professionals. Fear of success, like the fear of failure, can hinder progress. It can make you second-guess your worth, your abilities, and your potential, leading to self-sabotage. But why do we fear success? The reasons can be varied: fear of increased responsibility, fear of becoming a different person, or even fear of being unable to maintain the success. Overcoming this fear requires a shift in mindset. Recognize that success does not change who you are at your core. You are not defined by your achievements, but rather by your character. Next, understand that success is about growing, learning, and evolving. It's about constantly striving to be better than you were yesterday. When a new king would succeed the throne, the peasantry just hoped he was better than the last king. You have a choice. Let every success make you a better person or a worse person. Success is really like breathing. You can't live the rest of your life off of yesterday's breath, and you won't be successful forever off of yesterday's success. Take note of all your past and present successes. Shout, "I am successful." Now carry that motivation to create new levels of success. You know you can because you already have. Now, let's look at some real-life examples. Consider a sales professional named Alex. Alex was always afraid of closing big deals because he feared the increased responsibility that came with success. But when he realized that he was capable of handling the challenges, he began to embrace success instead of fearing it. He started to view each sale as an opportunity to learn and grow, and this change in perspective helped him overcome his fear of success. Another example is Lisa, a sales professional who feared success because she thought it would change her. But when she understood that success is a reflection of her hard work and determination, not a determinant of her identity, she was able to overcome her fear and thrive in her career. Overcoming the fear of success involves understanding that successes are the tiniest steps on your journey of personal growth and development. Success is temporary and must be maintained. So, don't let fear of success taint your art. Because in sales, persuasion is an art. So the devil is in the fine details, the nuances of your interaction with a prospective client. A key element is mirroring, a technique where you subtly mimic the client's body language and speech patterns. This creates a sense of familiarity and rapport. Consider the case of a savvy salesperson who, observing that a client uses a lot of hand gestures when speaking, starts to incorporate similar gestures into their own conversation. This subtle mirroring can foster a feeling of connection and understanding. Then, repeating back the last 2 to 3 words of their last sentence in the form of a question will keep them talking when you need more information on a specific topic. Their subconscious mind will label you as a listener and endear them to you. The client on the car lot says, "I need a car for work." You say, "A car for work?" Continue doing this, and the client will feed you all the information you need to help them. Next, let's discuss the power of eye contact. Holding eye contact with your client about 72% of the time or more can establish a connection and build trust. But remember, it's not just about the quantity of eye contact, but also the quality. Maintaining eye contact should not feel like a stare down, but rather a sign of genuine interest in the conversation. Here's a little-known fact. The way you speak to women and men can differ. It's often more effective to speak to women head-on, while with men, an angled approach can be more engaging. Adjusting your communication style based on the client's gender can significantly improve rapport and understanding. Clothing, hygiene, and grooming are also powerful persuasion tools. The way you present yourself can either elevate or diminish your credibility. An impeccably groomed salesperson wearing professional attire exudes confidence and competence, making clients more inclined to trust their expertise. However, be mindful of small details that can have a big impact. Did you know that wearing pinky rings can decrease your closing ratio by 50%? It's the little things that can make or break a sale. Consider these techniques as part of your arsenal in the art of persuasion. They're not about manipulation or deceit, but about building genuine connections with clients and understanding their needs better. Mastering the art of persuasion can significantly boost your sales. And remember, in this art, practice makes perfect. We've traversed a fascinating journey today, haven't we? The power of vision is a crucial tool in the sales arsenal. It's the guiding star, the lighthouse in the fog, and the compass in uncharted territory. Then, with the art of future pacing, we paint vibrant pictures for our clients, inviting them to step into a reality where they've already embraced our product or service. We've also dissected the difference between goals and vision. Goals are mere milestones, while a vision is the destination. It's the difference between staring at your shoes or gazing at the horizon. We've shed light on the importance of follow-up. We've tackled the fear of success, an unexpected roadblock on the path to achievement. And finally, we looked at the art of persuasion, the dance between seller and buyer. Remember, in sales, the key to success is not selling a product, service, or idea, it's selling a vision. Now is the perfect time to do the workbook exercise that accompanies this video. Good luck on your sales journey. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next lesson.